State fire leaders say wildfire danger is growing across North Carolina. We've talked about that this week, too. It's not just fires themselves, but how they can respond. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre met with the state's fire marshal to learn more about their concern.
State fire officials say the concern isn't just about the growing number of fires, but also about if crews can safely reach them and protect communities. Those concerns are being shared with state lawmakers as they push for more resources. State fire leaders raising the alarm about wildfire risk.
We are not prepared for the fire seasons coming before us in the next 15 years.
A North Carolina Forest Service report shows they responded to 5,779 wildfires last year. That's well above the state average of 4,589, and far more than a decade ago when there were just over 3,200.
The report shows that those fires have elevated over the years.
State Fire Marshal Brian Taylor says they work hand in hand with North Carolina Forest Service. Local firefighters focus on protecting homes and communities. But Taylor says Helene changed the landscape.
We can't access those areas. The logging roads, the fire roads that were there is so much damage in the woodlands and the mountains.
The damage making it harder and sometimes unsafe for crews.
The Forest Service is no longer going to be able to fight that fire the traditional way, basically going in and cutting a fire line, backfiring, because it's unsafe to put equipment and or personnel in that area because of the amount of damage.
At the same time, the Forest Service is dealing with staffing shortages, operating with about 15 to 20% vacancy rate, with around 70 open positions across the agency. Equipment issues also a concern.
They have aircraft that is currently down for repairs. They need help and funding to get those aircraft up and operational.
Taylor says part of the solution is thinking differently about how firefighters respond.
We are looking at cross-training firefighters for basic wildland support.
They are also asking lawmakers to consider disaster relief funding that could help cover aircraft or contract resources during major fires.
As we've seen Helene, we were cut completely off to western North Carolina. For us to be able to move equipment and supplies, we have to think outside the box of how we are able to mobilize and protect these communities.
Taylor says homeowners can also help by clearing brush and debris around their homes to help reduce wildfire risk. In Harrisburg, Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.